if we take a look here now at three swings. You said to me half hour ago, I'm not turning enough on the way down, or I'm getting stuck with the back. And I think putting a lot of emphasis on your lower back down here, trying to twist more because you felt stuck. This left-hand one now, we said before, now the depth of the back is not too bad. Your wrist, you can see the club face now pointing back here a little bit. This is the sort of earlier swing before we put the hack motion thing on. As you come back here now, your club now, as it starts down, you just watch your right trouser leg pocket, It's already unwinding and rotating. Now your hips are square to target, I would say, I look where the club is. The club's up here somewhere, So as you come into the club's up here somewhere, there you go. Yeah. There you go. The club's going past your head now. There you go. And he's just now level with your hands, and it's outside and coming across the ball. Now your hips are aiming left, okay? So you're spinning round, and the club shaft now we can see is not near the hosel. You're hitting from outside the line, and then you get very stuck because you think, I can't get out of my own way. The orange stick on this one now is going to showcase when you turn back. So good bit of depth there now with that right hip, okay? So you got the club further back, your right hip's working well. Now keeping it back. And you see the stick there now. What you felt was keeping the hip back, The stick now is, the next frame I would say is probably now the hips are just about level. There. Look how much further the club's come down, Whereas the previous swing, and again, we look at the shaft is more this side of the golf ball. So it's a more efficient, which is why your shot started more to target rather than the pulls left. And then when you swing through here now, which allows things to release through as they want to, okay? And then the golf ball, they're carrying 5 yards and going over 110 or whatever, whereas the previous dozen, 15, 20 shots, nothing went over 100, and you had one at the end there that carried over 100. So you've gained 10, 15% of yardage there by, in effect, hitting it with less body. You're not using that hip to try and spin. Because if I said to you now, from here with this hip, try and hit it, wouldn't get much sound, would you? I could stand there. That's just going to generate club head speed. Now your body has to function in a way to help get the same contact. So what we want to see your body doing more so is when you've unwound your hips here now it's from this point on the right hand side that you're going to be sort of moving towards target downwards, not rotating. Think if you're going to throw a ball, you put your arm back. The first move now would be almost like a step with your leg, and you'd be putting pressure going down in the direction you want the ball to be thrown. You wouldn't get back and then spin.
I've always thought, as much as you rotate up, you rotate down. But really,
the thing
it's almost like holding your position. And then
it's like elastic. It's like the way you think of it. Your pelvis basically works in 3 different directions. Okay, you've got if you imagine this is your pelvis here now. So I have my hands on your hips. Your pelvis, if it goes a right-handed golfer this way, your pelvis rotates like that. It then goes this way. And then it rotates, right? Now, you could make a golf swing in the backswing without any closing up or turning of your hips. Wouldn't be a very good shot, but you could make a golf swing and not turn your hips on the way back. You can also, as a lot of people do, and you included, make a golf swing where you don't shift your hips or your pelvis towards target. I defy anyone to tell me they could hit a golf ball and not twist their hips on the way through. They'd be seeing a chiropractor next week. Because you've got 3 or 4 times more momentum and speed with the club from the top up here now. You think when the club goes back here, it's building up power, When it comes back down that way, it's a hell of a lot faster, isn't it? So if you just stop your hips from moving, it's actually a difficult thing to do. So we just got to hold them back a smidgen to get them working down on a better line.
Hold it back.
It's a split second,
Not try and bring everything down at the same time.
They're going to come back, That's why if you look at someone who's going to try and sort of skim a pebble, they're going to go, and then it goes. You wouldn't skim a pebble and go and try and twist your hips as fast as you could, So we've got the closing up of your hips on the way back, the shifting this or keeping this hip back, and then once you swing the club through, momentum is going to carry you around the corner. You don't have to try to twist your hips, okay? But it's interesting when you, like a lot of golfers, I'm not twisting hips on the way through. Do it too quickly. So better hinge, you got a bit more of awareness now of where that wrist needs to be. That was giving you a little bit more extension and depth in the swing. But I would focus now on, again, you've got a line 60 at home, you can use that to practice obviously, but practice on trying to almost slow the lower half down, which I think from your mind will actually put a lot less pressure on your body. I think you go on the golf course trying to do things that you don't need to do And what you're trying to do is actually putting yourself under more strain on your body.
Yeah.
You're trying to get back as far as you can and trying to twist hips on the way back down. You say it's locked and it can't go anywhere. Yeah, let it stay back as much as it wants to. Okay, makes sense.
Thanks very much.